In the world we live in, everything's a convenience. We have fast food outlets at our disposal, supermarkets that are 24 hours, and it's so easy to just reach out. And all it does, for the big consumers, it makes some money. But as people, we should always feel that connection to his food, to his environment. Too many kids today believe that carrots just come from a supermarket, or vegetables, or fruit, or meat for that instance. You know, it's so easy. You go to a supermarket as an impressionable child and just think, oh, meat comes from a supermarket in a pre-packaged package. It's our duty to educate people, especially the younger generations, and let them know where we can source this food in a sustainable manner with no additives and no preservatives. The purpose of this video is just to showcase a few different types of food, how I've harvested them, and ultimately that end connection is from source to the cooking method. So here we are. I've been out, caught some crayfish. I've caught them via means of a trap. I've brought them home. I've cooked them up. And I turn them into, in this instance, into a lovely omelette. But there's so many things, so many variations of cooking that you can use this food source for. Most people pay good money for this kind of stuff in a supermarket. Now, while we're looking at waterways, obviously crayfish are semi-amphibious. But don't forget the natural fish that live in your environment. In this short clip, I'm fishing a local stretch of river. And I'm looking for a few good meals. I was lucky enough to catch myself some native brown trout. There's nothing more rewarding than actually sourcing your own meat, bringing it home, understanding that connection. Where does it come from? How is it being treated? How has it lived? Get it home, get it rustled up, turn it into a delicious meal, and the end product is second to none. Once your meat that you've sourced, or it can be vegetables, growing your own stuff, or fruit, for instance. Once you've sourced it, and you've managed to get it home, show it the respect, do the animal justice, do yourself justice. And see the end game. So many variations. It tastes so much better. It's lived a totally wild life. There's no chemicals, there's no additives. It's better for the environment. There's no air miles, there's no carbon footprint. Now in the UK particularly, we're blessed with a lot of different quarry or different sources of food. You don't have to be a chef. You just start out, watch a few videos, read a few recipes. And then it's all trial and error really. You know, you learn as you go along. Particularly in the last 2 or 3 years, I've become a better cook. Now by no means am I a chef, but the meals I cook taste great. I like to share this food. I like to get people's opinions. I asked for honest opinions. If it puts a smile on the face, fills the belly, then you're in a happy place. Mankind has hunted since time began. It's a natural instinct, it's a natural calling. And what better reward than actually physically getting up, going out and sourcing a product. In the current environment, the current situation in the world, we keep hearing about food shortages. You can take matters into your own hands. You can source your own food. Let's not rely on importing goods, especially birds that I'm eating lately that have been chlorinated, been pumped full of chemicals, pumped full of water so that they weigh more, so you pay more at supermarkets. Let's get out there. Look at all the wild critters at our disposal. Rabbits, pheasants. Rabbits were an import from many years ago. Now that Normans, Romans, monks, people like that created colonies for food. We need a sustainable food source that we can rely on. I'm not advocating everyone should go out hunting, because there certainly isn't enough animals in the wild to support us all. But if you are concerned about the environment, if you are concerned about saving some money, then why not take up a pastime like this? Fishing, shooting, homegrown veg. You should be looking at all these options. It'll certainly cut down your carbon footprint. It'll be better for the environment. It'll save you some money. The long-term benefits are whatever you source, whatever you grow, is going to be a lot healthier product to put into your body. For me, that final connection, actually bringing that home, preparing it, it could just be simply peeling some carrots, peeling some potatoes, cooking them. On this little clip, I've deboned a couple of rabbits. I've wrapped it with bacon. And it's like a version of a meatloaf, let's say. There's stuffing in there. That's stuffed rolled rabbit, that's what I called it, I think. That's as good as any joint of meat you could buy from any supermarket from anywhere in the world. I'm content, it's healthy. Low in fat, low in cholesterol. We're always being told, don't drink this, don't eat that, everything in moderation. You can moderate that intake yourself. You can choose wisely. Choose correct food sources. Educate and inform as children or younger generations. They learn these skills by observing. And they learn knowledge from people like us who have been around a little bit longer, and we can point them in the right direction and give them a really good start in life. The more connected we are to the planet, to the environment, our children and their children will be for generations to come. It learns them respect, it learns them to be caring, it learns them discipline, it learns them how to take care of others and take care of themselves. People with a different mindset to myself and other people out there, I'd look at some at our quarry and think, why on earth would you eat that? Let's be honest and be fair about this. There isn't much you couldn't actually eat. As long as it's cleaned and prepared in a hygienic way, stored correctly for further use, we can rustle up so many dishes. You can make just about anything into a delicious meal. Seasoning, the right cooking methods. All you have to do is look at indigenous tribes all around the world, different cultures. We all have these preferences. We all prefer different stuff. We all eat different stuff. But ultimately, the end game's the same. We have to eat. We have to drink. That's how you sustain life. So let's do it in an environmentally friendly way and in a healthy way. If you're not a meat eater, then why not just source your own food in terms of vegetables, fruit, grow it, produce it yourself. Still better for the environment. It's still a lot better product. Personally, this is what we're born to do. Eat meat. This is how we developed. This is how our brains advanced. This is how we become more advanced as a human race. We need that source of food. We need that sustenance. It helps with intelligence. Keeps us bodies strong. Muscle growth. Nutrients. Fibre. Everything you can imagine. You can gain through the correct meats and correct food sources. One last thought. Think about your connection to food. Think how important it is for you as an individual and for the world that we live in. As ever, thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.